Welcome to your Fix Your Problems podcast.
Welcome to the Fix Your Problems podcast. I'm here with Grandpa.
Hello, guys. It's just Grandpa.
Yes! He's a little too excited with the keypads. Yes! So we actually got video now. You can go to the YouTube page, Fix Your Problems podcast. Yes! And you can click the Patreon link. Yes! And what do you get on the Patreon? Yes! You get an extra episode every week of me and Hjalti, unfiltered, uncensored.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yes. Don't you guys just want extra time with us? You know what I'm saying? Don't you guys just want extra time with us?
And if you really want some extra time with us, go to the Fix Your Problems website and you can order yourself a quick fix. Hjalti, you don't want to explain to them what a quick fix is?
A quick fix is a 15-minute call with me and Frikki. We can either just talk shit or we can help you with a problem for 15 minutes. You decide. It's your 15 minutes, whatever you want to do with it. If you want to show us, show and tell section, it's all right. 15 minutes, whatever you want to do. It's what, $25? $25 for 15 minutes. Maybe we'll do a little promo. Maybe we'll do for less. We'll see. But also we have a deep fix.
Deep fix. That's the real shit. $150 gets you
an hour, a whole hour, a whole
motherfucking hour
of our time. We're doing for 150 at the moment. We'll see. Grab that while it lasts, guys. Grab that while it lasts.
Maybe around Christmas it'll be $2. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Ooh, at $2 for a whole hour with us.
Imagine that's the direction this podcast goes.
Oh fuck, man!
99 cents would suck your dick.
So it's gonna become full sellers for no reason.
But then. So what the hell is this podcast about? You're listening to the Fix Your Problems podcast with Hjalti and Frikki and me. And we made this whole thing because we were often getting together while we were working or just chilling and talking about like problems that we had or that they've helped other people with, you know. Maybe Hjalti had a friend, I had a friend. And we both got DMs like on Instagram, right? Just over the years from random, sometimes Icelandic people. I remember I was getting a lot of people in Greece. They were like, how did you move to Greece? How do you work online? Lots of stuff like this, you know, Hjalti?
No, I mean, when I was working in America, I used to get DMs like that a lot too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because also, I mean, Iceland's so small. It's a close-knit community. So if somebody is doing something different, yeah, it's gonna drag some attention at least. It's like it's easier to get some attention. Yeah,
and you think it would be good attention, but like a lot of times you probably get this sometimes. Just
it's usually hate. People don't like to, it's like the crab theory. People don't like to see you succeed. Yeah, like they would much rather drag you down or like openly to you be like, yo bro, I really believe in you, but on the side they'll be like preying on your downfall, and then when it actually falls they'll be like, yeah, I knew it would. Yeah, I knew it was always fake. Fuck out of here, motherfucker. I was already doing shit. What was you doing? Fuck all, motherfucker.
Talking behind backs and stuff. I mean,
exactly. Who gave a shit? I was out here living, you know what I'm saying? Driving Porsches and shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Guess that's a part of life, probably. Everybody deals with that in a lot of industries. Yeah. Like, oh shit, that's a big fart.
Did you just, what? Oh, we don't have anymore. We don't have the big fart button anymore. We changed out the layout.
Yes! So our producer came in the studio. He was like, you guys, you gotta calm it down. You gotta stop doing that.
So he said, hey, fucking you gotta stop doing all that shit.
I wonder if that works.
Stop doing that. I don't know, maybe it's a bit late on that. I'm not sure.
We're gonna make sure no editor gets this episode, so they just, whatever he said in there, it's just in there for life. But you know, so we want to have a program for you guys here. We got video. We got it's basically a nice fire going on here. You guys can get access to the actual roadcast that we record on.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of lit. You can see Hjalti's button. Click that top.
Yeah, click
it.
You want me to be in your ear like that, baby girl? Ooh. I mean,
oh shit, girl.
Yo, you got voices?
Hey, we got voices in my head all the time. What do you mean? Yeah, we got voices.
Change this over here. You know what I'm saying? We're having fun. We be having fun.
Yes! We're going to get to the first question here. So, what we want you to do here, go to our Instagram. It's Fix Your Problems Podcast, and send us a question. You can just fuck with us. If you want to hate on us, we welcome it. Please.
Anything we'll answer. You know what I'm saying? Do you want me to read the first one with the voice changer?
Hit it. I mean, so we got them all written down here. We got, I think, four questions from people. And these are pretty cool. A lot of these were voice messages, and we just wrote down what they said. So let's hit the first one, Hjalti.
All right. The first one comes from Emil, 22 years old, from Aarhus, Denmark.
Yo guys, I'm grinding every day doing client work, TikToks, Reels, all that. But whenever I post my own stuff, it tanks. Like, none of my videos pass a few thousand views. I'll spend hours editing and planning the perfect post, and then it's just dead. Makes me wonder if I'm actually good or if I'm just delusional and everyone else is better. I'm getting in my head heavy, but yeah, appreciate the pod. At least I know I'm not going insane alone.
With the voice, that was insane.
Hey, that was pretty good. I wasn't expecting to be that good, but yeah, it was good.
I really want to hear people if people will either really hate that or really love that. But so Emil from Denmark, this is something that like we get a lot. My company, Consistent Media, we make a ton of videos for lots of people, YouTube, Reels, all this type of stuff. And I think if you're actually doing like client work, if you're like working with people, it's easy for you if you don't sell like, hey, I'm gonna get you 1 billion views. If you sell that in the start, you're gonna like get depressed in a few months if you're not like hitting these videos with these certain people. And sometimes it can just be because the person is like horrible in front of the camera or something maybe. And it could also be like the accounts. So many fucking variables. It's really hard to like if you put your happiness next to like a view count, you're gonna like kill yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think you're not delusional, if you're actually working this, I suggest trying to get editors. It's a lot easier to run a video editing business if you're not the only guy editing. Delegate for real.
And I mean, obviously, you want everything to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? You want every single post to be the best post you've ever fucking done. But at the same time, is that obtainable every single post? I don't think so.
Nah, maybe 1 out of 10 like gets a really nice reaction. And sometimes it's videos that you're like, all right, I gotta get this done in an hour. All right, it's done. It's probably a shitty video. It's done, and then
that one goes off. Yeah,
it's crazy. Like I really love the. Sometimes it takes months. You're like, you probably do this too, Hjalti. You're maybe doing Facebook ads for people. You're creating copy. You're making videos or scheduling stuff. And just nothing's hitting.
Ads are not hitting.
Yeah.
That can happen a lot. And then, then you always got to change things up,
For real.
I mean, with Facebook ads, I would then do, a custom audience or lookalike audience. You know what I'm saying? Shake things up a little bit. But with video editing, also, try a different format. Maybe the format you're posting for this creator or helping create for this creator isn't the best.
Yeah.
For their niche. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got to understand their niche better.
Gotta niche down, bro.
Gotta niche down.
I wish like
get that funnel correct.
From all these years of like dealing with people's ideas of how they're gonna like get the best, like make the most money out of what they're doing, because you have to, people might throw hundreds of dollars at you and like, all right, you got to run all these ads, you're gonna do this way, and maybe it's like a super inefficient way to do it and they don't make any money back, and now you also not working with them anymore and that's just over because of
you also got to be authoritative. I mean, there's a reason you're being hired. You know what I mean? You can't just be like just blindly listening to what the client is saying. If you know a better way, you know what I mean? You gotta add value.
Yeah.
If you know they're being retarded, don't tell them they're being retarded. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they're hiring you for a reason. So use your expertise, and if you know a different way to be better, then show that initiative, and you're gonna be respected more for that as well. I
wonder, like, because in this online world, it's a lot of just you might as well fake it till you make it. A lot, because most of the time when you find out you have a new skill is because you just said okay to a task. Like, could you run my website? Like, yep, I could do it, and then you just learn how to do that stuff.
Yeah, you can also word in a different way is do it until you become it. Like you're doing, like, instead of fake it till you make it, you're doing it just any way you know how to until you actually become good at it. You know what I mean? Instead of faking it, it's more like a healthy mindset way of looking at it. It's like,
definitely,
you know what I mean? Instead of just faking it till you make it, that seems like a weasel thing to do.
Yeah.
But if you're, being until you becoming, you know what I mean? That's like
being until you become.
You know what I'm saying? That's
then you becoming, bro.
Exactly. Then you be coming everywhere on everything. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah in the chat from all the wang halves in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm really glad you said that. That's a much because I never think in my mind like I'm just faking it, but I often like the imposter syndrome. I think it gets everybody,
Absolutely.
especially if you're working for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're just there's no boss, so you're like, well, I guess today I gotta chill here and play Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. But some days are just slow days as well. I mean, absolutely, you could then use those days to find the one thing that's really missing in your business. But also, you could just be like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna just be hanging out today and play some Battlefield 6. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like today, I'm gonna just pig out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let myself
for
relax. I mean, Sundays were created by God to relax on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at least be calming down.
dude, it's
And taking a
full
rest day
moon.
from the gym is not going to the gym, it's stretching. It's fucking resting, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's a Sunday. It's not a Sunday today. I wish, but Hjalti, it is a full moon. You fuck with the moon?
I fuck with the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck with gravity. I fuck with the moon.
I like looking at the moon. It's how much are you into like what's it called, tarot cards and like
I mean,
reading?
a little bit, nothing too crazy, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like I like that sort of mysticism, kind of. I think it's funny, but also at the same time, I mean, I've gone to people that do that stuff, and it's like, yo, how'd you know that? I mean, maybe they are just generalizing that good, but like sometimes it feels pretty direct.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it feels pretty different. So I fuck with it.
It's like magic
I
is
fuck
pretty
with
much real because what's the effect that when you take a pill that doesn't do anything but it actually makes you
Placebo?
ill? Yeah, the placebo effect is just the 2025 word for magic because just
For real.
if you're at all spiritual, if you're at all like if you like to pray and you at least feel like there's some ghost or some shit out there, then you just accept magic. That's level 1. You already accept the magic,
For real.
and now you're here. Welcome. And
We love magicians.
like just it's funny to imagine a lot of magicians right now, but like
We love the Kabbalah.
God, Cabal, dude, that's just like tricking God. That's hilarious.
Some Jewish mysticism.
We're like 10 minutes in now. The question comes up.
No, I mean we also stick to the hot topic. We have more questions. We have more questions as well from viewers.
I was getting to
we don't gotta go into the
I was gonna
Jew
ask you some
talk
cool
every
shit,
single
yeah.
episode.
Let's
you wanna do a
weave
little
off
bit? You wanna get some off your chest?
the question. No.
You wanna get some real shit off your chest?
No, the reason I'm bringing up like mysticism and shit because when it's a full moon, and if you're into like the reading your what's it called like you can go online and read these bullshit things that are like written about today.
Oh yeah, like astrology thing.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
it tells you like your horoscope.
Horoscope. That's the bullshit part of this because it's just like it's all AI already anyway.
Yeah.
But if it's a full moon, like I challenge anybody listening to this, it's a full moon wherever you are. Just go outside and go for a walk and just feel. I can guarantee you, if it's a full moon, you feel more feelings. You'll be more powerful, whatever. Or you might cry even that night.
Feel is up 20% on full moon. You know what I'm saying?
100%. That's right. That's right.
Feel is up 20%, guys. If you're outside on a full moon, it's feels plus 20%.
If you're a girl listening to this, you'll probably agree with me just off the bat because a lot of girls are just absolutely, of course it's spiritual, which is cool, but I just like the moon. It's just whenever it's a full moon, you feel powerful. I feel like I've gotten more done today than yesterday. That's all I'm saying here.
It's the gravitational pull on your
Yes.
your ball sack, like the like
How did I know you were gonna say ball
the
sack?
cum is in high what was it called? High tides.
It's a lot of gravity
It's
pulling those
brewing up
balls.
there. Yeah. That's why you feel it so strongly.
So Emil, I think, because we know how to say Emil in Icelandic, like Emil. That's kind of nice. Yeah. But Emil, that sounds horrible. I mean, email. What? That's his name, email. But next one here, we got Samuel, 21 from Amsterdam. Hjalti, did we ever go to Amsterdam together? No, we never did. We've gone separate.
I've only gone once, so no.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I've only been 5 times, but it's a cool city. But after you visit like Lisbon or Spain or something, you probably won't go back to Amsterdam because it's just more expensive, not as cool.
What's more expensive?
Like if you want to have a good time for a week in Amsterdam, I'd rather do it in Lisbon. I'd rather do it in Italy. Amsterdam is cool. It's just like Holland is. If you're Holland, you know. If you're Dutch, I mean,
Yeah. I mean, I was even walking the streets there like 5 years ago, I think, or 4 years ago.
Oh, the good times.
Nah, like them motherfuckers are coming up to you. You know what I'm saying? Them
Oh, yeah, those
are, like,
motherfuckers.
coming up to you. You know what I'm saying? They be talking to you in
Yeah,
the streets,
they
and I mean,
everywhere,
if you
though.
be answering them, bro, motherfucker might pull up a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be careful with that shit.
I mean, in Lisbon too. When we were in Lisbon, before we went, I kind of scared Hjalti that like we might get stabbed or something. Yes. But nothing happened, right?
No,
I mean,
nothing
we
happened.
didn't see shit. We just.
I mean, one time on the train, this guy came in my face, but it wasn't anything crazy.
He came in your face.
No, he wasn't like in my face, and he said something, but I had headphones on. I was like, "What?" And I gave him a stank eye. You know what I'm saying? He backed up, so I gave him the stank eye. I don't know. I was like, "Ooh." He was like, "Oh shit!" All right, sorry, me.
Eye of the dead. What do we call it?
I have the tag.
But let's see what Samuel has to say, man. He's from Amsterdam. We, appreciate Holland. I really like that place. Okay, so I was literally listening to a new episode while fixing this one photo I've been editing for days, and you said something about overthinking, and I just paused like, damn, that's literally me. Every time I'm like, just one more little tweak, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. Dude, I really get that. It's always 2 a.m. It's just, it always creeps up.
Always is. When you look at the time, it's always like 2 a.m. for some reason.
So then he says, like when do you actually stop and just pass the damn thing? I don't know if it's the perfectionism or just fear or being cringe, but it's exhausting, bro. Anyway, appreciate you guys for talking about that stuff. It makes me feel kind of normal. So editing photos, yeah, I actually love Photoshop. We just did some just before we started the show. We got a little logo going for Hjalti, We got the Uru.
Yeah, the
Uru.ai.
Yeah.
Yo. God damn. I fucked up the sounds, man. But
What happened?
I fucked up the I'm sorry, Samuel. But yeah, dude, so both of these guys are kind of overthinking and stuff. Like, I mean, I do that every fucking day, but
yeah, absolutely. I mean, also, if you're like a chronic overthinker, you can just go in circles. And I mean, you also need to indulge that a little bit. But I think with time, you will find balance on when to stop and when to keep going. Just with time and more experience, you will know.
yeah.
I mean, obviously, if your mind is constantly going, edit more, then maybe it just wants to learn more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with time, you will know, okay, this is good enough. You know what I mean? Like this is good.
Yeah, I feel that's especially with photos. I don't Photoshop too much, but every time I try to do it as quickly as possible, and it always feels so good because when you finish it, even if it looks whack, you can make another one tomorrow. And with videos, they're just they take longer usually, unless you're like making some kind of like art, like super complicated Photoshop, which that's really cool. We would love some Photoshop guy to make the podcast on, like, because we're buying T-shirts right now for the podcast. We're not gonna sell them yet, probably. We'll
Just a friends and family to begin with, probably.
Yeah, we like the logos. We want to try some like QR codes on that shit.
Yup.
That'd be pretty cool. Because I mean, dude, I don't know about you. Have you ever bought yourself like merch? Well, you have also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it being in your own merch is so like makes life so easy because you have like 10 T-shirts or something. And you just like perfect. This is the look.
Honestly, I mean, that's what Mark Zuckerberg and them do. They just have like
Exactly.
one T-shirt,
Yeah.
one sweater, one sweatshirt, whatever, and that's it. It takes out like, what do I need to dress in today?
Yeah.
I like that. No, when I was living in the States, I had this hoodie and like clothing I would just always be wearing. Like, it was nice because it was the brand, so it was like me and the homie wearing our own brand. You know, it was cool.
Fuck yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's also like if we were gonna like whenever we can sell merch, I'd love to make get a nice supplier in China or whatever that makes like the perfect pajama work pants, like that type of shit. Like what do they call it? Fucking joggers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just with like you can go to the gym, you can all that shit. Because I mean, there's probably a billion, as good brands. But what if we had?
I mean, some of them are ass. Some of them, when you're sweating, like the fabric on the inside sticks to your legs, or when you get sweaty, it feels weird on your leg hairs. Like there's different.
And we want
fabrics.
that natural shit. We want like none of that.
We just want cotton. Cotton 100%, just a cotton or a natural blend of just natural and no
cashmere shit,
polyesters.
like
No bullshit. Just natural fibers, no bullshit.
I wish me and Hjalti weren't wearing some sort of polyester right now, but I mean it is what it is, This is 2025.
I believe cotton jeans.
I think they're like inside of these things. Like these pants I'm wearing, there's probably somewhere it says cotton, but I think there's polyester somewhere in there, like connected.
Are you wearing
something.
joggers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be
probably has
cotton.
polyester.
Yeah.
But I mean, our underwear probably also have.
I mean, underwear. So people wear underwear in 2025.
Are you always commandoing it?
Well, yeah. Actually, no, only for like maybe 5 years now. Because when I moved to Greece, it's it's too hot. I'm not wearing underwear and like shorts. You just wear the shorts.
No, my doctor told me I have to wear underwear that hold my ball sack up because it's heavy and it fucks with my system down there if they just get to hang all day. So
I mean, that might also
I
be
just
a
suffer
problem I
from
have.
big ball syndrome, so I can't be doing that.
When did the doctor tell you this? Because no doctors
I went to like you know when they do like an ohm check on the babies, they did that on my nuts because I thought I had like ball cancer. I thought that for a second, and they checked my nuts out. They were just like, "Nah, G, you just got big nuts, and they be hanging too low, like, and it's messing up the lineage down there." And they were like, "You got to be wearing underwear to be holding them. Are you wearing boxer briefs a lot?" I was like, "Yeah." It's like, "Yeah, no, you got to be wearing something that holds them up, please."
What boxer briefs?
And that honestly
like?
helped. Like my balls were hurting, bro.
For real?
Daily from just hanging too much.
I guess I don't have that problem. 'Cause like, I've been commando for probably since COVID. COVID was like, all right, wake up, Frikki, stop these.
I mean, that's the way you like to do it. That's the way you like to do it.
But let me tell you why I'm pretty confident about it because I started doing it in Greece because it was just easier. I didn't want to wear like. Also, when you say boxer briefs, that to me that's like tight shit. Like briefs. I never liked. I like the maybe Under Armour type shit for the gym when I was in boxing.
Yeah.
But then
No, I'm not wearing that sort of tight, but just something that holds it better.
But like, were you always wearing like boxers? What were they called? Like
I was wearing big ass Supreme boxers.
Oh yeah, of course, sure. You were a Supreme guy, bro.
Yeah, I got them big ass Supreme boxers, and apparently they didn't have enough hold. But if you look at a picture of them, like you would think they have hold.
Yeah.
But I bought
them
them in large, not medium, and I'm a medium build, so they were just too big.
Damn it, yeah.
So I had to buy like underwear like this, but like smaller.
Guys, Google Supreme. I mean, Hjalti used to be the coolest motherfucker out here with the Supreme shit.
Bro, I had the Supreme fanny pack with the vape loadout in, you know.
Yeah, we got the vape. Remember
the vape loadout, bro? We got the tank. We got new coils in there. We got new wicks in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were really in that bitch. We were making our own coils at home. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we actually did that. Remember, you have to walking to school with your fanny pack, like with your gay bag.
Bro, the clouds. I would be ripping from
street.
my thing. I was making the fog. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
Bro, it was so fun. Honestly, that time was funny as hell.
Yeah, man.
With the
2016.
vapes and like trying to like, which mod does the most amount of cloud?
And then it just all okay. So vaping. I think I was with you when you bought your first kit. I think like when you put it together.
Cool Fire 4.
Yeah. Oh no. You started before. It was our other friend Reinis. Yeah, he bought
I bought one when I was in 9th or 10th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's the first time I saw a vape. I was like in 10th grade probably. Or but I bought the cool the coil kit. Remember that shit? And you just made your own coils.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we both had that after a while.
It was
but
fucking hilarious, and that was in the beginning. And then
this classic. Do you remember this?
Describe this for the people, man.
This is a classic. If you know what a Cool Fire 4 vape is, that's a classic, guys. A Cool Fire 4. I know if there's any vapors in here or old school vapors, they know what I'm talking about. That was a classic ass mod, but that was my first
we all
mod.
had the next one.
It had the alien modification type thing. So you would take out the bottom and add this bit that would breathe more, so it would do more smoke. And it was called an alien conversion kit or something.
It was all about the clouds, man.
All of the clouds.
I'll admit something. These people will not be happy about this. I don't do nicotine, so I used to just vape with no nicotine back then. It was because we were like kids.
Just pure 70 VG, 30 PG, just get the most cloud as possible.
Yeah, but after a while, you got the little tanks, so you weren't building your coils no more. And then eventually, you started doing like the one hitter, or what's it called, like disposable vapes and shit.
Yeah.
And then there was like salt nicotine. Remember that shit? That started like really, and now that's everything.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing like 50 milligrams and shit.
Yeah. I don't fuck with that too much.
Yeah, if I had like the 3 milligram nicotine or whatever with you just give me a little hit of that, I would like want to puke.
Nah. I mean, we both not be vaping anymore. You know what I'm saying?
No, man.
Like that shit is just kind of gay. If anything, I'll smoke a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, word.
Yeah, but a vape, no. Also, I mean, like you get lead poisoning from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
there
yeah, yeah.
hasn't been done enough research on that. I would rather just get poisoned on some, natural shit rather than getting poisoned on some metal shit. You know what I'm saying? You trying to suck on clanker dick and get poisoned on that? You know what I'm saying? I would rather suck off some tobacco, some dried tobacco. You know what I'm saying? I would rather get
Clanker dick.
That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. You
Well,
look
dude.
up the Fire Luke mesh, and you know what I'm saying. You be sucking on some
So
clanker dick.
my mom and stepdad have like they used to smoke like cigarettes, like real cigarettes, like cartons and shit. And I think in 2000 like 14 they quit and started vaping, and they're still vaping. They're still vaping. Yet it's been like 10
Motherfuckers still be
years.
out here. Are they doing like big vapes or are they doing like disposables?
No, they have basically the same set as Hjalti used to have, like the Cool Fire 4. It's just that, except the latest smaller
of
version,
that.
you know.
Oh, okay.
And they've been buying the same menthol like flavor. I like menthol though. I do agree with them that
But
I did like
yeah.
that shit. That cold.
I mean, I can't say no. My dad does golden tobacco. That's his flavor. The fuck is that? Why are
Vape?
you
Oh, from
vaping
vape, yeah.
tobacco flavor? That's so weird.
I mean, that's actually pretty. Like he has probably big balls as well. Very hefty.
Sure, but at the same time, brother, you're vaping. You know what I'm saying? Like
You're still
that
gay.
Andrew Tate meme. You know what I'm saying? No, get up in my vape and then charge it. Wait, guys, let's not go outside. You're gonna charge my vape. You're gonna charge my vape, guys. Wait a second. No, I'm saying that shit's pretty fucking gay. Just be. Who created this country? Motherfuckers smoking stogies, eating bacon in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Stogies.
Fuck out of here. What you
Fuck
give a
bacon
fuck
in the
about a little
morning.
cigarette? You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit?
Hjalti, are you not halal? Are you straight up eating pig every day out here, man?
I am haram.
For real?
I don't know. I mean, I'm Christian, so
Yeah, it don't matter.
fuck that Muslims.
I mean, bacon's good and everything, but I usually just I never like buy a bacon burger anymore because like like after maybe living in Lisbon and stuff, sometimes you just get dog shit quality bacon. And you're like, why
Yeah.
am I even eating this? It's a string in
Yeah.
my mouth here.
Yeah, and I mean, a pig is a pretty dirty animal
Yeah.
per se.
I only like that around Christmas. We get
Yeah.
what do you call it in
Hamburgerhryggur.
English? Hamburgerhryggur.
What even then is that in English? I don't
I
even
mean,
know.
it's probably
Can
pretty-
you go on Google and be like
Oh, yeah.
hamburgerhryggur English?
Oh yeah, it's. I mean, you do have a laptop. Hryggur English.
I want to know what it is.
So what? Say that one more time. What is it?
Hamburgerhryggur.
It's a smoked rack of pork. I mean, goddamn, that's glazed ham. That's more like it.
We love ourselves on glazed ham.
For real. Let's just for a second here. Let me just talk about something. Iceland is a cold place in the winter, of course. Like right now, how hot is it outside, Hjalti?
Let me check. It is. I mean, it's not that windy actually, and right now it's a little bit warmer than it has been, but
Exactly.
it is right now like 6 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. So this is the night. This is the
Excuse
peak
me.
of the before the winter. It's chill. It's raining today, and it's like no wind. It's nice.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be raining
eventually-
on and off for the next 4 or 5 days.
yeah. But eventually it'll start snowing, and it'll be snow for probably a month or two, and like with rain, and then eventually it starts heating again. But right now, it's that time. Christmas is coming, and in Iceland, you don't really even have to be like Christian. I think 90% of Icelandic people that are Christian aren't even like doing anything Christian like. They're not praying. They're not doing nothing.
Mhm.
But Christmas is awesome, and I really like the fact that it's still Christian, and it's like we're all here together, we're all
Yeah.
having a good time.
Yeah, it's still
family
like a
gets together.
family holiday.
Yeah,
I love that.
it's literally the best holiday in my opinion. At least it's nothing else in Iceland that even comes close. But on the 24th, we call it Aðfangadagurinn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the Christmas Eve. That's when we get together, and at least my family, I don't know about yours, we get a glazed rack of pork. We get the glazed ham.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. No, my dad had some propaganda on changing it one year. He was like, "What if we do something different?" I was like, "Fuck no, that's not Christmas dinner. You
It's
don't
why we
fuck
come here."
with my Christmas dinner. That's why I be coming every year. If you change that shit, I'm not coming on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm kidding.
And it'll be coming on your dad.
Hey, what? What did he say?
Move along, sir.
What did he say?
But yeah, I mean, Hjalti, it's November right now. Are you listening to Christmas music yet?
No,
Do you not?
it's also Movember. Are you? Do you have a mustache?
It's not. That's not an Icelandic thing, is it?
No, but still,
I left my mustache in-
Movember is also a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Or
But
you-
yeah, Mottemars is in Mars.
yeah.
but it's in
I mean,
March.
I don't even think those all these charity things are real. So I mean, I never.
I mean, I'm not donating my beard anymore.
No.
I'm just growing it out for a month.
Yes.
I'm deciding not to shave it for a month. That's about it. That's my contribution.
He's got a great beard. He's got a little stash.
I got a beautiful stash. I've been growing it myself. Long silky hair, I grew it myself. We use conditioner up in here. We only use shampoo once a week, two times a week. But I shower more often than that. Just a shampoo.
He showers
part.
more times a week.
No, I shower multiple times a week after almost every single shift. But for the shampoo on the hair, that's like once or two times a week. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's healthy. Like
you can't be shampooing it too much. You need that natural oils and the natural shit up
right.
there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you be living in a dirty ass place, you gotta maybe be shampooing.
On the down low. I like using soap on the body and then shampoo and stuff. All right, cool. So it's like a bar of soap. I like the bar of soap.
You like the bar of soap?
That's me. I like to drop it sometimes.
Are you role playing? You getting ready?
No. I drop the soap and my girlfriend's like, "You gotta pick it up," and I'm like, "Please don't do what you're thinking of doing." And I don't want to say what happens next.
She starts pegging you.
I mean, no. That's disgusting.
No, you're living your femboy on the train Lisbon dream. You know what I'm saying? This is the dream. This is the dream. And you feel happy about it. This is awesome. Frikki, I'm so happy you're coming out this way.
Yes! But I'm wondering, Hjalti, like, do you put soap on your face? Because I have not done it for so long, so many years. And
I use an exfoliator.
That's what I'm talking about, but not like the bar. Like a lot of people would go swimming, put all the soap on their face and like in their ears.
I mean, there are some soaps that can technically be good for your face, like the Head and Shoulder, even though that's not technically a really good brand, but they are antifungal, and often some acne can technically be fungal, so it can be good for you. But I would just recommend exfoliating.
I swear, acne is a scam, bro. Like, did you have to take like pills to get rid of acne?
Yeah.
Did you do that? Holy shit! God damn.
And because of my Gilbert syndrome, it really messed with me. Like I had bloody noses every day.
Yeah.
And I was falling asleep every single class. Like I could not stay up. I was getting fucked by these medications.
How long were you on? What's it called?
Half a year. I was on, I don't remember what it's called. I was on some pretty strong shit.
Like I have one friend that had to do that, and like he got depressed and like,
it really messed with me. I had to go off because it was fucking with me.
Isn't that hilarious? We got these pills. They're gonna fix your face right up, but they're gonna make you kill yourself. You're gonna kill yourself.
I mean, beauty's pain, right? Beauty's pain, right?
Dude,
beauty is pain.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I never had to take those. Like I praise my parents that I didn't take Ritalin or this stuff. On the face. A lot of the stuff you hopefully can avoid, and hopefully our kids can avoid some of the jabs we've received, please.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think there are way better ways to do things. I think we've also been poisoned in many ways that I think we can do better for our kids because of the internet, there's a lot more like information available out there. And you can source, you know what I'm saying? You can really know what the fuck's going on. Right. So I think we'll be able to raise our kids good out here. Yeah. I mean, we're seeing a rise in friendship or like friend group, what's it called? Like cul-de-sac sort of living, where they're kind of like all habitating like the same cul-de-sac, all living in a circle with the families, kind of controlling.
Oh, but I mean that stuff is a dream.
Information better. You know what I'm saying?
You can do that in America.
You see people making like compounds and that sort of living spaces a lot more these days, and I think that's beautiful. And homeschooling as well. I think there's a rule in Iceland where you're not allowed to technically do that. Your kid's supposed to be in school.
It's like child endangerment. They can take your kid.
Yeah, if you have them homeschooled, technically they could take them. But I think that's a rule that should be changed. I think that should be a choice anybody could make for themselves.
It's like a Freemason type rule, man.
Right, right. No, we need to have your kids, and we need to indoctrinate them. You know what I'm saying? We need to teach them the way that we want history to be remembered.
If you don't know, all the presidents in Iceland, apparently, not the one that just came, but all the previous ones are Freemasons since the beginning of this independent country.
The one who just came?
Yeah, she came good. Her name? Yeah. Oh yeah, Halla Tómasdóttir or something.
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
that's her name.
But let's move on from that. Let's get back to the Fix Your Problems podcast.
We got Lucas 23 from Oslo, Norway. Hey yo, just want to say that part about knowing when to pivot hit hard, man. I'm working on this whole clothing project for like a year, and it's really growing the way I hope. it's really not. Oh, sorry, and it's not really growing the way I hoped. So
shit.
now I'm in that weird place where I'm like, do I change directions or am I just tired and calling it and calling it a pivot to make it quitting sound smarter? You know, it's hard, bro. You never really know if you're being strategic or just done anyway. I'm listening while on the bus to work right now. Appreciate the real talk for real. I mean, I recommend a book if you're feeling this way. It's called The Drop, I believe. I get
Drop, huh?
it talks about like if you look at life as like a stock chart, and you know when there's a drop on the stock chart, it kind of goes down. That can kind of also symbolize where you've been doing good. You know, you've been on the rise, but now it's kind of consolidating and you're kind of coasting. You know what I mean? And the book is about, it's called The Dip, sorry. And the book is basically about if you should keep going or if you should quit. It's not a long read. I think it's only like 60 pages, 50, and it's pretty big lettering. So I read through it in like 2 or 3 hours. So it was pretty quick. But it I think it's really good and it gives good insight on exactly that. Should you pivot? Should you keep going? Should you be pushing? Like reading the dip better and not getting discouraged from it. But yes, a really good indicator of like a good entrepreneur is that he knows when a idea is stupid, when to quit and when to move on to something else, or when to keep going and pushing harder. So I recommend that book, The Dip. It's a really short book. It's a really good read. I recommend it.
Nice, man. The Dip, book by Seth Godin.
It's really good.
It's got great reviews. Like these books are like I feel like so much growth can happen from like reading these little books that a lot of people are like, oh, those books are scams. These are just you don't need to read this crap.
Should we make a list of like self-help books that we've read? Because I've read a lot of self-help books.
Yeah, same. I mean, I thought you were gonna maybe talk about Atomic Habits.
Atomic Habits also
helped me
really
a
good.
lot.
I've been thinking about picking that book up again
Yeah,
because it is actually just that good, and the examples he gives in that book, they are really good. Yeah, no,
and
that
it's also like a book you can just read in an hour or more, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But just I read it in a day, just while I was working out at home. I read it for like a few hours.
Yeah.
And something you can also I recommend you do with these like self-help books and motivational books, if they have a lot of like little thing like one pagers that you might want to save, is make a notes in your MacBook or Windows computer or whatever. Put the screenshots in there. I got like Atomic Habits notes that I often just open and just like, oh yeah.
Hell yeah, because these are nuggets, man. There's a lot of good information in these books. I mean, there's a reason why these books get good reviews. It's not just because they paid Filipinos to put reviews on it. You know what I mean? Some of these books are actually informative and they're good. And I mean, I was a person that you would say, you know, I didn't like reading, or I didn't like reading when I was younger or whatever. But it's not about that though. You're a fucking grown up now. Is reading something you think would benefit you as a grown up doing? Then start reading. It's really just about creating the habit of reading. No, I don't like to. How long ago did you read last? And was it something you wanted to read or was something you were told to read?
I mean, that's the feeling in school. Remember,
Right?
At least I was. You were always being
hated reading in
forced to
school.
read
Yeah.
lots of stuff.
Yeah, but when you start reading for yourself and it's actually information you want to know, it's so much more fun.
Yeah.
And you will gain a lot more from it. And I mean, in this day and age where we're all on our phones a lot, sitting back, even buying a hardcover. I know Frikki really likes his audiobooks, but buying a hardcover sometimes and just sitting down and reading, really, really therapeutic and good.
Yeah, man. I got literally the last book I read, because I have a Kindle. That's one great thing. I have a lot of, conspiracy books, you can call them, but they're really just great, informative books. I read those on the Kindle sometimes, but audiobooks, I crunch at least an audiobook a week or something. And Atomic Habits is one that I don't recommend doing an audiobook. It's like a terrible audiobook. But what you could do is you can get all these books for free. If you Google the name of books and then Internet Archive, like at least half the time, the book's just there for you. You got it. You download the PDF, pop it open. You can move it to your Kindle, whatever.
For real.
But that's the way I got my notes. I got all the screenshots there. I really like that with like self-help books. Because dude, you probably relate to this too. You have to. Guys like Jordan Peterson, I did you ever read his first book, The 12 Rules of Life? It's like the first book he came out of.
I think you recommended it to me. I believe so.
Yeah.
And I did, but I believe I kind of skimmed through it and I forgot most of it right now, but I believe it
Yeah.
was a pretty good read though.
I think it's like that. That was like one of the greatest audiobooks because I've read it so many times on audiobook. But then you read the third book from Jordan Peterson, and he's fallen off, unfortunately. But these other books that like actually have like information you can like use in your life right away, like Atomic Habits, like The Dip, how to like all the classic books that people already know from Alex Hormozy and all these other people, like how to influence people and all that.
Yeah.
What was that book? The rule book, the weird, the ugly guy that made the Law of 48, or what
The
was it?
48 Laws of Power.
That's right. That's right. The
That's an
ugliest
interesting
guy.
book. Yeah, that is an interesting book. I mean, some people, I remember like when Andrew Tate was getting up, that
Yeah.
book became really popular. But I mean, I've read it.
Dark Triad, dude.
Yeah, like that sort of nature. I mean, I've read it back and forth twice,
Bird.
but I don't think everything is like exactly applicable to today and age. But also,
Yeah.
there are some really good lessons in there because there are some lessons from uh, like actually like people that won wars and like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's actually like really good stories in there.
I think the stories are
recommend it.
awesome too.
Yeah, I like
To read
it when
through?
there's some explanatory.
Yeah.
I like my visuals a little bit, and if you give me like a little world, a little story to think about, ooh, I can connect it pretty good.
Ooh.
I like that. I'm like, ooh,
I think
ooh,
so.
ooh,
Robert
the
Greene,
one king did this and the other king did that. That's pretty cool.
this guy Robert Greene, the 48 Laws of Power. He also made because look, also the same as you're saying, like you shouldn't take these books as gospel because then you can start living in like some of these rules you would just start living a life that maybe you won't even like. You're like doing things to people that pretty manipulative. But he also made another book called like the 50 Rules of How to Pleasure a Woman or some shit.
Really? I did not know that.
And this is called, I mean,
I did not.
I'm
know
no
that.
Brad Pitt, but this is the ugliest fucking book guy ever. Book guy, what's it called? Author.
Author. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't think I've actually like Googled him.
Yeah, he's funny. But these people are. I'm glad they made these books.
Yeah. Have you checked out some people like Bob Proctor
Yeah, I mean, of course, Bob Proctor
and
because
Dr. Joe Dispenza?
Joe Dispenza. Yeah, I remember these guys from the old days when me and Hjalti introduced me to a bunch of stuff. Bob Proctor, like his videos. We watched a ton of his videos, or no, his like because you had his course.
Yeah, I mean,
Like the real
Alex
shit.
has his course, but I do
Yeah.
have the login on it because Alex is very generous, and it is a course that costs
Yeah.
a lot of money, and it's really helpful. But if you guys know or have seen in movies, maybe rather, if you're our age, it'll like pictures the scene. It's an old man, old Cadillac. He's listening to a tape, and it's about honestly, it sounds like programming, but it's like self help, but it's like they're listening to it on the soundtrack. Bob Proctor was one of the first guys that was doing that as well. He was like one of the pioneers and one of the guys that was really into like the self help shit back then and helping people out in that sort of way. And he just kept going, and I really recommend checking out his teachings. They really helped me into being like, yo, reality is really just what you make of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you focus on red, you only see red. You know what I mean? There's a
Nice.
lot more out here. Yeah. I also like Dr. Joe Dispenza, even though, funny enough, he's actually been having some, or no, wait, that's a different person. No, Dr. Joe Dispenza is pretty cool. He made this book called Becoming Supernatural.
Yeah,
I really recommend reading that book. I mean, you might say it's a bunch of weird pseudoscience or whatever, but there is some pretty cool stuff in there, and it's pretty amazing how much power we have in our own bodies, and
yeah.
and if you just honestly believe in it, a lot of it is just believing, and it can go far. Even just changing your mindset. If you take like a brain scan of a person while they're at their darkest or whatever, and then take it 2 weeks later after they have like an epiphany or something and really rotated their life around.
Mhm.
If you take a brain scan again, it would completely look like two different people. That's how much you can really change your brain chemistry. You know what I mean?
Shit.
It's some shit people need to get into. It's really good informative stuff.
And like maybe this sounds a little crazy, but to simplify it, he also made a book called "You Are the Placebo."
Right?
Calling back like, and okay, if at all you're listening to this and you're like spiritual, maybe you actually have a religion you like to follow, that's all good. But this is like the base of all of it, is like believing that if you put your energy into something, then most likely you'll at least hit 70% of your mark, and
Yeah.
so that's where you should aim very high and like.
Yeah, and I mean that's even what Jesus was teaching. I mean,
That's right.
when he was healing people, he was like, "Do you believe? Like, how much are you willing to believe in this higher thing to like really believe it's gonna heal you? Like, how much?" He just wanted to show people how much faith they can have in a different thing. And then why not have that in within yourself? That you can heal yourself with your faith. You know what I mean? Like that's that.
right.
I think that's what he was really trying to teach out here. You know what I'm saying?
Like I've heard this silly thing from from people that are very like the religion oriented, not like the spiritual. If you're really to the like, oh yeah, the community of the religion, you gotta make sure not to fuck up anything in this little thing. They a lot of times don't like the it's all about me, you know, trying
Yeah.
to like put your energy somewhere. They all think it's like psychotic or
Mhm.
like what do you call it when you're only thinking about yourself? Monomaniacal. That's
Yeah, narcissistic.
Narcissistic is thrown around all the time
right.
nowadays.
It seems like just like a bullet word. You know, it's like a
Yeah,
flash
yeah.
word. It's like a if I need something to stick, I'll just be like, he's a narcissist.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's-
Like, he's,
and I
he's
mean-
bad. Like, what does that even mean these days?
Even on the flip side, like how many times have you heard guys say like this girl, she's narcissistic crazy, but is she really? Are you also doing that same shit? But narcissistic or not, if you're spending your energy like not focusing on making your life better and the others around you, if you're doing the opposite, then your life probably will get worse.
Absolutely.
Like,
I
it's
mean,
probably that simple.
the crop doesn't grow which you don't farm. if you want to get philosophical with it, you know what I'm saying?
You won't get full stop with that shit, man.
if you're not taking care of a crop, that crop ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You're not out here in the field getting rice for the fam. You know what I'm saying? Fam ain't eating this hummus. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of us are in that same position where it's like none of these motherfuckers before us did a generational one, and we're not in a castle right now. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do the generational
We
one.
gotta do the generational one.
You know what I'm saying? My family not in a castle right now. Somebody, fuck, they doing? Why weren't they really out here
Yes.
trying to build?
Somebody
So
kicked us out of
I
a
gotta be
castle.
out here. I gotta be out here building. Then
It's gotta build.
I just gotta be building. Gotta be buying a castle with a fam.
Talk about building. We got the last question of today's episode
Ooh,
from
all right.
Daniel. He's 26. He's from Manchester, which is kind of cool. I was in Manchester to witness my team Liverpool get absolutely blasted by these people, by these Brits.
Were you guys playing Real Madrid today or something?
Yeah, I really don't like that shit when like people are like, yeah, I am the team, but Liverpool beat Real Madrid
yesterday.
1-0.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was actually thinking they would lose.
You know what
That's
pisses
pretty
me
good.
off? That was the first bet in a while where I bet against against Liverpool and I lost. I just keep losing money on this team. Whatever I do, it's just-
Because you were like last time you were like, okay, so if Liverpool lose against Manchester, they're definitely losing.
Yeah,
against Real
exactly.
Madrid.
And
you
the
were
o-
like 1 + 1 is definitely 2 here.
And the funny thing is, like the odds were just even. So whichever you would have,
Really, they were even
They were like
odds.
2.7 or something for both of them. It was supposed to be like a draw. That's what everybody. suspected.
I didn't expect the teams to be that close in standings. I did not.
Yeah, like.
I
But,
thought,
but it's cool. Liverpool got me money after the trip because they played Aston Villa and raped them.
fuck yeah.
So I made some back. We'll check out the maybe the bets in another episode. Maybe the Patreon. Yeah. But Daniel here has the last question of the night here. Yo, I've been thinking about leaving the UK and just working online somewhere cheaper. Maybe Thailand or Portugal. Sorry, I say that with my fucking accent. Portugal or something. I've got some basic video editing and social media skills, but I have no idea where to start. Like, how do people actually make the move? Do you just book a flight and figure it out, or do you need clients first? I feel stuck. I'm waiting for some perfect moment. It's never gonna come. Yeah. I definitely feel you there. It's cool that me and Hjalti both have experiences with like moving out of the country,
Yeah.
also moving back. We live here in Iceland now, and at least me, I'm pretty content. I probably will start a family in this country, so not really interested in going back to Portugal.
Mhm.
But just to start off, like I moved to Greece, Athens, Greece in 2022, and I got a job there with at the time with YouTube. Basically, it was like a super basic call center job for YouTube, just doing boring shit, but it was work from home. And I would say if you can somehow get that, and I know there's a lot more stuff in Thailand and where you can get an official job and they'll get you hopefully an apartment or at least get you a like a social security number in the country. That makes it all so much easier. I don't really, because maybe now I could move to a new country fresh and only have my business, but at the time I couldn't do that, man. I need a job, and you should have some sort of gig in that country. That's it's also going to make your life better because you'll assimilate to
Right.
the
At least like a part-time, get to know the community around you where you're trying to live. You know what I'm saying? If you're actually trying to spend time there instead of just staying in your apartment like a recluse, you know what I'm saying? Be out here.
yeah.
Get a side job. Be like, honestly, the side job can be a cafe for 1 or 2 months. Just to get to know people 2 to 3 hours a day. Who gives a shit? Get to know people in the neighborhood. Start trying to learn their language a little bit. Assimilate.
That's something like I regret that like some of my friends that do a lot more partying than me because I don't really like cocaine and all that shit. I'm not interested.
No.
I drink beers, you know, but I'm such a lightweight. It's hilarious. But in a lot of my friends, a lot of the girls also got jobs at bars, which is like obvious. They're cute girls, so they can easily get, you know, on the weekends maybe make like 400 euros in a night. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy money
Extra
they can make.
tips. Yeah.
And but some of my guy friends just worked at bars. Like literally, they clocked in at work at home with us. They joined the meeting. They're like, "What's up, guys?" They do like, because at the time the YouTube team, it was basically no tasks. So you log in, and then see ya. You just stay muted in the meeting. So he would pick up a job where he worked maybe 2 hours every maybe 2 days a week, and he would make hundreds of euros extra for the month. Which if you're really thinking about this, man, you should be a person. If you're 26, you probably are a person like this, where you got to know how to budget, or at least be aware of how much you spend every month. Because when you move out there, it's a lot cheaper, of course. But if you're not making a big chunk of money, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
You gotta know your outflow.
The outflow can go so much up. I mean, of course, we all know this. You start making more money, you start spending more money.
Yeah.
Some of us are great savers. Some of us are good investors, like Hjalti here. But I hope, my friend, I hope you start searching everywhere for these little jobs that might be able to help you.
Yes.
There's a lot of these, but
And also, if you're moving alone, sometimes it can feel a bit alone. To move.
I would say
So
that's
getting the side gigs. They really do help.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
getting
yeah.
like to know people. If you're trying to be there for a while, you need to start actually thinking about, okay, let's try to get up some friend group going here or something.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I know in Thailand, a bunch of these apartments, these nomads are living in, like there's usually like a bunch of nomads living there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
in those sort of areas, it's maybe easier to maybe get to know people on your floor or whatever. But at the same time, then it's still good to be out here, like getting to know the locals as well. And I mean, just for yourself, when you get older, it would be funny to say that you lived in Thailand and worked this side gig at this bar or this restaurant for
yes,
a
dude.
couple hours a week, and you were getting to know the locals, and the locals were fucking crazy.
Honestly,
you know what I mean? That shit for the story and for the lore, funny.
I did you ever think about moving to like trying to go to Thailand, Hjalti? Was that ever in your mind? Once you get back from the
Not
States?
fully, but I mean, I right now I wouldn't be like necessarily against it, but at the same time, it's not something I've been thinking about.
Yeah, 'cause Thailand is that whole thing, living in a tower with like all the amenities, is very appealing to me. But then the actual country of Thailand seems very sketchy to me, you know. And also there's a lot of like the nature stuff, which is fucking annoying with the spiders and shit.
Yeah, and these crazy earthquakes that keep happening.
That shit. Also, government maybe a little more unstable than some of the European cities, but maybe this is something that because we were talking about Andrew Tate earlier in the school. The freelancing teacher was named Dylan Madden.
Mhm.
You can look him up. His YouTube videos literally could get you started off like how do I set up my Instagram page? What should I send these clients? You know, all that sort of stuff is just on his YouTube page. Just search it. So
Dylan's good. He's fucking good.
pretty, yeah. I would hope you would click on that. But what because I loved his vlogs where he talked about exactly this situation. He was making a lot less money than even me and Hjalti before we moved, and like. So he moved to Paraguay. That's a country in South America, and like probably most of us could move there if we made like a 1,500 euros a month, or at least you could live there totally fine. And it's a European city. No, it's not a European city, but it's a much more cleaner state than like going to Thailand, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe look into South America. I'm not sure, but if you're in Manchester, that's the thing you could do is there places in your country where you could pick up a job at a bar somewhere in the countryside? This is something I never even thought about until a few years ago when an Icelandic friend of mine, you know him, he's called Tony, Antoni,
Yeah.
Anton.
Yeah.
He he was just tired of like just being in the city and whatever, so he moved out to the countryside and just worked at this like hotel thing that had like a bar and like restaurant and everything, and he lived there for like probably 6 months. He met his girlfriend there. They're
yeah.
still together. This kind of stuff is also possible in these countries that we live in, even though like I don't think me and Hjalti are probably gonna do that, maybe, but it's definitely, maybe that's something you could do first before you maybe move to, you know, another country. It's crazy, man.
Hell yeah. I mean, I would say go for it. I would
Yeah.
always say go for it. You're not gonna grow if you're just staying in your hometown for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You're gonna need to get rid of that safety net. I would say go for it. I would just do your due diligence. I mean, Thailand is pretty good. Bali's pretty good if you want to get to know nomads, like find out where they hang out. But if you want to get to know culture and just see something different, even for half a year, go for it.
Yeah, man.
Go for it. While you're building, go for it. Get a side gig, like Frikki said. His friend was working like 2 hours, 2 nights a week.
Yeah, something like that.
2-3 hours.
I mean, because I'll say, I like to say the numbers. I don't appreciate it when people are talking about like jobs and stuff, and they don't like, I can never tell you about the pay. But the
That's just so
job,
stupid.
like the job I had in like Portugal, for example, for TikTok, it was only like 1,300 euros a month, but it came with a free apartment. If you can find a setup like that, you're chilling, because you only need to make your little nut like $1,000, $1,500 a month, and then you can spend all your energy on this business if you really give a shit about it, if this is really what you want to do. And once you start making maybe 1,000 euros or something, you feel like a king in these countries, because you can finally relax a little bit and spend money on, you know, at least food and
Get a
clothes.
little
and all
extra
type of shit.
smoothie in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You have to spend about what 10 euros on Starbucks a day in Portugal.
I love me some Starbucks in the morning, some chai latte. All right, I love it.
Yeah, chai latte, motherfucker.
Iced chai latte. That's my favorite. Yeah.
I was trying everything. They got the pumpkin spice latte and all that shit. Frappuccino.
I don't like to take risks. I like a routine in the morning. It's iced chai latte, lemon loaf, a
Okay, has dessert in the morning.
and a fat lip of sin. You know what I'm saying? That together, all
Upper decky?
that, yeah, an upper decky and a fucking Starbucks. We're mad chilling, cuz. You know what I'm saying? That's a perfect morning for me.
That actually doesn't. I mean, I don't even like tobacco, but I want a upper decky right now. It sounds nice.
Upper decky.
Upper decky. Kurseki.
Upper decky.
It's crazy. So I hope we helped this guy a little bit. I mean,
yeah, I hope so. I would always say, if you have an opportunity, go for it. Why not? Always get rid of that safety net. It's not helping you out. You need to get out there. You cannot always be, because if you always know whatever you do, you're always going to get caught. You know what I mean? If your parents are always going to be there and catch you, even though, yes, that sort of support system is good, you don't want a support system that just completely just does not support you. But at the same time, for you to grow the absolute most, you need to say goodbye to mommy, goodbye to daddy, and you got to go out there.
fuck yeah. I hope we inspire these motherfuckers to do it.
Yeah.
This has been a great episode, Hjalti. We're actually at an hour. We're doing the full thing. We're treating these people nicely, you know?
We're getting into a good rhythm and a good structure, I'd say.
Yeah, and these people, like, I've been enjoying the DMs. Please keep them coming. We want, like, you know, at some point we'll be getting hundreds of DMs a day, and hopefully helping a lot of these guys, a lot of these people.
Hell yeah.
So check out the Patreon Fix Your Problems podcast. Support the show if you can. It's honestly a lot of stuff on that I wish we haven't said, but it's there. It's up there. We can't take it down.
Go check it out, guys. And we keep going after these recordings on the and on the Patreon. We go into maybe a little bit more fun topics as well, and maybe we can delve into stories that we don't want to be sharing on the main one. You know what I'm saying? So it's not, support if you can.
Check that shit out.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you guys.